back to the Elevash house in Deering Place. We were here a few months ago with Kelly Fitz, who's been doing the work to show us what was being done on the mechanical and the electrical and the plumbing. And now we've got an intermediate stage where things are starting to finish out. So Kelly, show us what's been done and tell us what the next steps are.
Happy to. Good morning. We have finished this out basically with a neutral paint, and we're going to refinish the floors, get them brightened up, and then every system has been updated in this. The electrical's all new, the mechanical's all new, and we have created what we call a clean white box so that the next person can come in. They can put in their own finishes.
So let's look at a couple of things that we looked at the last time. We showed how the plaster had been taken out, removed, and the electrical upgraded. Now you see we've come back, replastered. Next step will be the switches and the light plates. Right. You can see on the floors here, they were all covered in cardboard to protect them. Now you can see where we've got the air conditioning vents. Can lights have been done. There was plumbing in the bathroom above this that was exposed because all the piping was taken out from cast iron to...
most of it was cast iron, particularly the drains, and several of the drains had split, so they all needed to be redone, and it's all up to code.
So the addition of the can lights really brightens up this stage without being too obtrusive. And you just see such life coming back into this room. I think it just looks great. Let's go in here to the library.
All these previous rooms had sconces, wall sconces on them, and you had to operate each sconce separately.
There was some plumbing, I believe, that had to be redone. So we've got back the cabinets now and got those 4 bays up there, which are wonderful for displaying art or trophies or whatever. This just looks wonderful, and the light certainly helps. You know, green is my favorite color, and seeing it in this tile is going to be beautiful. This room has been painted. Somebody could obviously come back and paint to their own preference. The doors are being refinished.
Yes, and all operable. The other thing I want to point out is that there was a radiator here, which has been removed, and all the radiators have been removed, and the contractor is working now to get the pipes out of the floor, and he's been able to do that in all the rest of the house so far without doing any really severe work.
So one of the rooms that went through the biggest transformation, and really it's a transformation to kind of adapt to a more modern lifestyle, was the kitchen. Because when the house was built, the kitchen was not really used as an entertainment space. Now we all know it is. So at the last video we had shown how you walked in and there was this room, and then there was a wall and a pantry, and all the stove and appliances were back there. You've kind of flipped the script and opened it up.
That's right.
Added this big new window so you can see out into that backyard, and added this beam and then arch to kind of break up the space.
And then the floors, since we removed the walls in here, there were large patches of flooring that we had to do fix. And so the guy that I hired, he came in and he pieced in flooring where we needed it, and he sanded it all down. So in this room, you've got a mix of new and old flooring, and once it's all stained, it'll all blend in together.
But going back to the white boxing, especially when it comes to a kitchen, people are very particular, with reason, to want to have their own finishes in a kitchen. So having it this way with the layout, but then allowing someone to come in and put their own spin on this.
At this point, if somebody wanted to come in and take it over from me, I could help them select things, or as we go along, I may end up just finishing the whole house out. It just depends on if anybody's interested in taking it on.
So now we're going to leave the kitchen, walk through a rear foyer where you can access the backyard. Kelly, this was all exterior brick because this little area had been added on at a later stage. Tell us what you did to kind of get rid of the brick.
So this was an original exterior screen porch, and because it was outside, it had brick walls all the way around here, And all we had to do was, not necessarily easy. You have to fur it out with some wood strips and then put sheetrock over it, which was really kind of needed in this room because the brick was preventing us from having light switches where we wanted them and electrical outlets where we wanted them.
And you put the new windows here, changed the door orientation, and then took in some of this room to add into the primary bathroom. So you can see how you can walk from kitchen, the keeping room, sitting area, through here, and now we'll head over to the primary wing of the house. So coming in here, we have a linen closet, and now we have laundry on the main floor. Primary bedroom, and there works a big piece of cabinetry here. You'll see later that the cabinetry at the bottom was repurposed and taken to a room upstairs, which was just a way to give someone some storage space. One thing that an older house does not have that a new homeowner would want today is more closet space. It's kind of similar to the kitchen. Now kitchens are treated as living areas. In your bedroom, you're going to want to have a lot more closet space. So you were able to claim part of the bedroom suite of the primary bedroom and provide a walk-in closet. And this glass can be frosted if they want, but it allows the light to come through. And then the closet has great natural light as well as the new can lighting up here. Okay, Kelly, tell us about the primary bathroom.
The original primary bathroom did not have it was a 4-piece bath, but the arrangement of it was all kind of old-fashioned so that the toilet was kind of sitting out, and it just really wasn't very, what I would call, up-to-date for what people want these days. And so we, like you said earlier, we took in a little bit of that screen porch, that little foyer area, and we made a very large steam shower. We are putting in vanities that will have a double sink. We have a private toilet compartment. These will be frosted so that you can have a little bit of privacy but still get a lot of natural light into the bathroom. So you'll have a toilet compartment. And then we framed out the tub area for a freestanding tub. And we put in this little detail of archwork to make it just a little bit more special. This can be a very formal bathroom, or somebody can come in and put in some more modern finishes. We've got room for a chandelier and sconces at the vanity. And there's Tyler, our tile guy, finishing out our shower. And say hi, Tyler.
I always call these the bathrobe stairs, so that if you're upstairs, you can get down to the kitchen without everyone seeing you in your bathrobe. Okay, so here we are upstairs. Minimal kind of reconfiguration of walls. You kind of closed off some doors and swapped some closets. But kind of walk us through this area.
So this area had a door here, a door here, a door there, a door there. You know, it was just like a jumble of doors. And so what we did is took a few out and flipped a closet over, like you said, so that the bedroom right behind us has 2 closets now.
And this bedroom is almost like a second primary suite.
Yes, like a second primary. It had a small closet over in the corner and the bathroom here and another little room behind. And so we've kind of reconfigured the bathroom and the room behind to make this much more of a primary suite. In this bathroom, there was solely a tub, no shower. And while some people might like that, most people don't. So we kept the tub because it's beautiful. We kept the flooring, which is a beautiful mosaic with blue border. And then we took in part of the room next door to add a large shower. One of the things that was a little difficult, but not something you couldn't overcome, was there was a window that we had to contend with in the shower. And so we just boxed off the back side of half of it and left the other half open so it's nice and bright in the shower itself.
And here is the cabinetry from the primary suite downstairs, and you repurposed it to fit up in here. Someone could take it out if they didn't want it, but it is nice storage space to already have.
Yeah, and we consider this a flexible room. This is a room that could be a closet for the bedroom next door, or it could be a laundry room since we put in new laundry connections. And the nice thing that really kind of sold me on keeping these cabinets is the way that they're made, which is the lower cabinets are very large, and there's 2 of these, and those could be used, if this was a laundry room, that could be used for your hampers.
And there's more flexible space upstairs. I mean, this room probably was a sleeping porch.
It's the sleeping porch.
And it has the ventilation that goes down into the main stairwell here, which is such a fun feature. But now it could be anything. It could be a little sitting area, reading area, craft room.
Office, anything that somebody needed to have. It's very lovely to be up here with all this sunshine and light.
So upstairs we have 3 bedrooms and 2 baths, and we have the flex space that we were just in, and the other little area where the washer dryer connection. So this is one of the 3 bedrooms.
Right.
It has a shared bathroom with the second one. And not much done here except the addition of the lights and addition of air conditioning.
That's right.
Again,
This floor never had any air conditioning at all. It was all window units. So you don't have to sweat through the summer or listen to the window unit all the time now.
so now we get into the shared bathroom for 2 of the bedrooms upstairs. Closed off the door here,
Right.
rearranged the toilet and the vanity, but again, working to save the tile.
That's right. Yeah, this was a bathroom, I think we said in the last video, where you could sit on the toilet
And brush your teeth.
and brush your teeth, which is not terribly pleasant. So we tucked the toilet back over here in front of where there used to be a door, so that then we have a nice wide space for a wide vanity. Makes it a lot easier to share with people. You'll have a lot of storage, and we have to do a little bit of the floor patching, but really not that much.
So Kelly, tell us what you did with the tile in this room and what your plan is in the before and after of it.
So this bathroom had a door in it. It had tile that wrapped around the tub, which we took out. It also had tile as a wainscoting that was about 48 inches tall around the rest of the room, and it always gave me the impression of being in a big bathtub or a swimming pool. So I like to soften it up and take out some of the tile. We will have tile available around the tub and shower, and probably something nice around the vanity, but we will put probably a beadboard wainscoting or some other kind of detail along these walls.
With its view of Deering Place. And again, we've got electrical upgrades, we've got a smoke detector. Flipped the closet that was on that hallway to give this room now 2 closets. Added some more electrical. Not much done, just more of a systems upgrade.
That's right. And when we flipped the closet over, it was a cedar closet, and I think we might have pointed that out as a nice feature on the last one. Well, when you're redoing a property, and you're not here all the time to watch what people are doing, sometimes things that you wanted to keep disappear. And so unfortunately, we have a now painted cedar closet.
Let's not talk about that. So the last time we were here, I know the backyard was still kind of lacking some masonry work, and there's still leaves because it's fall when we're filming this, but you have done new work back here. Do you want to show us kind of what was done?
So I'm not sure if this was in, but this is a nice landing in order to get into that back foyer area, and then we've infilled with some basket weave brick pavers to try to tie in some with the existing brick pavers. It's a little difficult to match bricks, but we've done a pretty good job with that, and so hopefully the next owner will think this looks wonderful and continue working and maybe put in some lovely yard accessories and a swimming pool or whatever else they might want to put in this large yard.
You can also see outdoor kitchen area because you are just coming right off of the kitchen itself. A lot of entertainment space. There's a possibility for someone to even add an accessory unit garage. Even though you've got the carport, you could have something
Enclosed
additional
back
back
there.
here enclosed. So lots of possibilities and lots of bricks.
Pretty good. Right.
Yay!
So Kelly, it's all come together. I know you've got a little bit more to go, and then, like you said, someone can either come in and finish it out with their touches or work with you. But one of the things I think that's so cool about this house is you have the big grand rooms, like the living room and
Right.
the dining room, and now you've turned the kitchen into another big common area. But all these fun little alcoves, this room, behind us, the room that was the old sleeping porch, the attic upstairs. There's just a lot of space in this house, but it's not so overwhelmingly big. It's not too formal. I just think it's a great house for a family.
I do too. I really like the simplicity of it.
Well, I think you've done an excellent job in saving the old, giving it the modern conveniences. So
Right.
thank you and good job, and we look forward to the next video.
The next one will be soon.
Yeah, with the floors all pretty.
Yep.